Big tip here. Cook once, eat twice or 3 times. Huge tip. So whenever I'm cooking, I'm never just cooking for now. So you might be like, well, yeah, of course, I do that too. Every single time, if you're making porridge in the morning or you're making overnight oats, make 2 or even 3. If you're making a batch of almond milk, by literally, if you buy almond milk, oat milk, any of these MYLKs in the supermarket, which are like £2, £3, £4. If you're in LA, it could be $10. Literally, if you buy a blender, you just put a few almonds in with some filtered water and blend it. That's what that is. Seriously, that is what that is. And so every time you spend £2, £3, £4 on that, just know you can make your own for about 10p. And that's what it is. It's so easy to make. And of course, you can add dates to it or whatever. And you can go to town. You can like filter it through a nut milk bag and get all the bits out. But honestly, you can just make it so simply. So there's loads of ways to save money and time. So yeah, whenever I was making things, I was making a batch. I was making, like healthy veggie curries and then having it that day and the next day, but with something different, and then freezing some as well. And I just had an abundance of healthy food, and it was so, so easy. And I was just so on the vibe. And I'm really back in that now. And it makes me laugh because in the middle, I've had this, like I said at the beginning, some rebellion where, I've not been in my own space. I've not had the privilege of having a gorgeous blender or a juicer or all of my healthy things around me. As you know, I do a lot of traveling and I've been here, there, and everywhere. And sometimes it's like always eating out. And in Bali, it's really easy because it's all health food cafes. But, traveling on planes and it's like, oh shit, I'm getting something in Costa. Oh, I've got a panini and it's got plastic, and, things happen and it's all good and we do our best and whatever. However, the more kind of packaged foods and just like cheap stuff, when you buy stuff out, it's not the highest grade quality ingredients. It's not necessarily made infused with love and passion. And it can just be that lower vibe. And like I said, I was in a rebellion. So one thing leads to another. Have you noticed that? Like I might be like, fuck it, I'm having a glass of wine, totally fine. Then that leads to like, whatever, I'm hungry now, I'm just going to have something else and I'll eat something then. And the next morning, my blood sugars are off and I'm like, I don't really want my healthy breakfast. I want like something bread and cheese and whatever, which is, again, all these things are not bad things, but it's also the intention that I was having them with. And I was gaining weight. I was becoming more toxic. And right now I'm just in such a thing again of purifying, and I just forgot how good it feels. And I think, prior to doing this for the first time, so I went through a period about 10 years ago. I was in South America. I'd been traveling. I quit alcohol and I went vegetarian while I was in South America. And I ended up in this kind of eco resort, which I've spoken about before, called Pachamama. And I ended up doing a 10-day full body cleanse and meditating every day and doing yoga and only eating vegan food and doing juicing and colonics and acupuncture and breath work and all the things that I do a lot now. And that was the first time I got to feel how good I can feel in this physical body. And it's not just about feeling slim. It's like radiating. And when I purify, when I remove basically the crap, the toxins, the like crappy shampoos, the food that I might be eating, the sugar, the low vibe things, when I remove all of those, I become a clear channel and I get more downloads. I feel more connected. I feel so connected to Mother Earth right now. I just want to help her. I want to nourish her. I want to plant things. I want to only buy like, compostable stuff. And I'm just like, oh, I just want to, it's like my own mother, I want her to be the best. I want to give her the most high quality, beautiful things. And then she nourishes me back. And so I'm in this relationship with Mother Earth, and it feels so good. And that is a direct representation of how I'm in relationship with my own body right now. And so when we do clear out these toxic things, these toxins, these lower vibe frequencies, yeah, we do get to feel like a deeper connection, a deeper sense of love, a deeper sense of self-love. This all is so heavily linked with self-love.